Favourite song right there. Hey team, how we going? It's Kaz, or the lesbian ghoul as you might remember me of, in the last 6 or 7 weeks. Just want to let you know, not only am I out of hospital, but some of the things I've learnt. I've got to tell you team, here I am staying at the shopping centre at the moment. All the friendship points I've basically cashed in. Here I am at the moment, bam, express parking, while one of my old soldiers is in buying cleaning products to go back and clean my house because it's like a plague house at the moment, out of control. But the dividends that are being paid back for the mateship forged and the compassion through command, I can't express it enough. But one of the lessons I really want to explain to you is the way you live your life before you're 50 will determine whether it saves your life after 50 or when the piper comes to be paid. Now, I faced my maker in the last 7 weeks. I did it with a positive attitude, and that was fantastic because my spirituality is starting to come out more as I appreciate and look back on life and realise how blessed I am in so many ways. I really am. But the lesson for you is, you eventually have to look at what you're doing. Is it effective? Is it safe? Are you putting yourself in harm's way, or are you actually storing the karma points you're going to need to get you through your hard times when they come, and they will come. They come for everyone. I'd never been in hospital before for anything other than a procedure, despite the fact I was a professional athlete for more than 24 years. Now, I'm paying for that now, but I wonder what the bill would have been if I hadn't have had such an energetic, full life of fitness, of, I don't know, just living in a way where I learnt from the mistakes of others and decided I need to cut this out, I need to cut that out, I need to cut those people out. And we could all have someone we cut out in order to bring someone back into our fold, to become a companion, someone greater than a friend, someone we loosely call people brother. But if you call someone brother, the expectation is that they'll pick up the dilemmas that you have and your family has at a click moment's notice. So don't call people brother loosely when you don't mean it, right? Because there's an expectation of the title. The other one is, here he comes now. I won't show his face, it's Hillary Clinton. I want you to be safe. I want you to put yourself in harm's way. We've got a lot of people on our Patreon and our channel. They're in a position where they probably can't go backwards. It's probably too late. Age is not on their side. Their substance abuse, their vice is not going to be able to be cured, rectified. The damage has been done. I get that. So I'm not preaching to the converted here. But what I do want you to know is the lesson which I just explained is that the way you live your life will determine whether you save your life. And a message to anyone that's working, the way you fleet in and out of careers, potential careers, jobs for a pay rise, is you keep resetting your sick days, etc. And so often I see people chucking a sickie. Now, when you look things in interpretation of that one day, if you have a position like me, not 24 days, but more than 40 days of illness, of being unable to cope, clean, cook, travel, etc. The danger of that is, if that was you and you don't have those days lined up anymore, the sick days, that comes out of your holidays, and you tend to use all your holidays, meager holidays, that would be 3 times more if you're in the military. Join the military if you need to. Get on the bat phone, the link's below, and I'll get you there. They're screaming for people at the moment. Hey, Army wants Army's needs. I'm there for your needs. Patreon, join it now. Great project about to come out and launch. But when I see people in the civilian sector that already don't like their job, they went there because of the money, etc., went to university, hex bill, they're always the fucking mouse on the wheel and will probably question what you do for a living. Well, those days are never going to be enough. And when you don't have sick days left and you don't have leave days left, then that means you're not getting paid. And you're going to do so many unpaid days, regardless of how sick you are. But you're not a non-profit organisation, which means your boss is eventually going to also say through HR, you're unattainable. You're either laid off for a period of time or you don't have a job. Guess what happens next? What happens next is, all of a sudden, you can't meet your credit card debt, which might have only been $2,000, easy to service. But now you can't live in your house or apartment anymore with the rent. Can't afford the dog that is the second mouth to feed. potentially and hopefully not family and child's needs. It could be relationship anxiety. It could be mental health that starts suffering. It could be the fact that you move in with your family. It could be now that you're undateable. Okay, get some traction. You know, this is a subject that is in the trenches because this can happen to any one of us anytime. You say you don't need a man, you say you don't need a woman, well guess what? You'll be fucking lonely and you'll be destitute and you could die just by not having someone in your life. We all need someone. We're a herd animal, pack animal. Show me a happy person that's a loner, that has no one in their life, you know, and I'll show you my reflection. I'm joking. But team, take the advice of an older person who just had the worst month plus of their life, but is the happiest I've been almost in my life because of the dividends that were paid back to me by the friendships that were forged over 30 years, you know, of not necessarily projecting good energy, but at least meeting the energy and expectation of a good friendship, mateship, brotherhood. Learn from it. Okay, change your ways. Set something in stone. Don't drink as often as you do. Give up smoking. No reason to do so. If you're bored with your hands, I'll fucking send you a Rubik's Cube. You know, get yourself a dog to pat. But open your heart, open your mind, and remember, the world owes you nothing. God doesn't meddle in the affairs of men, so don't expect that. But project karma, have a good life, you know, accept those around you, give 100 points to those that you don't know and think if they're having the worst day of their life, I've got no idea what it was about. It's got nothing to do with me, so don't let it affect you beyond the incursion you have with that individual. Okay, get yourself immersed in hobbies, because hobbies and finance, there's no such thing as mental health when you have good hobbies and your finances in order. Guys, that's a bit of wisdom for today. The reason why is I can't do a stream tonight. I'll be doing a stream either tomorrow or the next day for you to say, hey, I'm out of hospital. This is all about you now, not about me anymore. My holiday's over. You know, love you. You know, yous have paid me back so much in the last few days. I'd only ask one more thing. You'd be a fool not to be subscribed now, because on the Aussie channel, the lesbian ghoul, Ellen DeGeneres, that takes the time in the car park, okay, to give you a little bit of advice based on mistakes you may or may not have made yet, and let you know no matter how bad life gets, you know, we're in this together. So you could be using a piece of cement in Palestine as a pillow at the moment, wondering when is it time to amputate your leg, but you're not, you're living in Australia. Okay, so our problems, let's compartmentalise them and realise life could be worse. Today, ring a friend, ring a family, pat a dog, have a coffee. If you don't drink coffee, take it up. Conversation should never last longer than a coffee. I'm in your corner, but not in a weird way, not at night time and not while you're sleeping. See you later. Lesbian ghoul, out to you. I want to know in comments a bit of wisdom from you to the people that are watching, and you know I answer almost every single comment. So please, team, okay, let's be a better version of us, and thank you for helping me to be the best version of me, because I'm back, baby. I'm back, and some girl's going to get it all soon enough. Subscribe to Kaz and I'll subscribe to her. Why not? She looks like. Does she speak English? Huh. I am the lesbian. I wonder if she's blind. That'll make it easier. See ya.